talk a whole lot because there's people around me. But I slept horribly. My X-Ped has failed. And I mean, I stopped and blew it up again and again and again. But means that, I mean, I finally fell asleep and got about 3 hours. But yeah. I'll show you my tent, and then I'll talk about that later. My God, my tent. I figured out what happened. I'll tell you about it later, though, like when I'm on the trail or something. Thank God the sun's out. Beautiful. What's this we got here? I didn't notice this yesterday. This is a register? I don't even know what you are. Whatever. Doesn't work anymore. Now I understand why Fish Lake's such a hard site to book. It's pretty outstanding. Well, there was 2 other people here with me last night, but they have both gone. It's 9:30 that I woke up. And that's only because I fell asleep about 6. So I slept in on 9:30. 24 hours kicked the crap out of me, man. Talk about last night quickly. I mean, my thermarest failed, so I had to keep, I would get like maybe 45 minutes to an hour at most. Like half hour before one of my body parts was connecting the cold hard ground. And then after an hour, more, and probably after an hour and a half, like basically it was flat. So I would have to get up, blow it up. That wouldn't take long. I would just blow it up in my mouth. I mean, it's screwed, so who cares if I blow it up in my mouth at this point? Like, you're not supposed to do that. But then, of course, that would wake me up, and then I would try to go back to sleep. And no, by the time, it was just a cycle. And my sleeping bag isn't really holding up to snuff anymore, not to these conditions. This is 7,000 feet, and it was cold last night. So I just could not get my feet to warm up. It was, I spent half the night curled up in a ball, right? Trying to get them to warm up. So last night was a really long night. What happened to my tent, my gear? So I've never seen this happen before, or maybe if I have, I forgot, but I won't forget this time. When I took my tent down yesterday, all that's left, everything around it is wet, except for the dry patch that it was sitting on top of. And of course, my tent is wet, right? Like especially the fly. And then you start packing it up, and it starts like getting dragged across this dry dirt. So now you have a wet tent being dragged across dry dirt, and it's like a magnet. And it just picked everything up. So the fly, the tent itself, even the tent bag is all completely covered in crap. Like, it is so dirty. I've never seen it like that. And then I had to just take it and put it on my bag. And so now my bag and like everything that's in there that wasn't, that's dirty. Like my bag with, my utility bag, as I call it, with my bear hang cord and my first aid bag and all that stuff, all has all this dirt and crap and everything all over it, like even inside somehow. So my gear has never been in this kind of shape. I'm glad that I'm going home today because it would be hard to come back from this. I mean, it's insane. So many things were wet and nasty. There's that, right? And then, yeah, I mean, obviously yesterday was a crazy day of hiking and getting the crap beat out of me too. So anyway, it is good that this is an 11-day thing, because doing another 3 or 4 days after this, good God, good God. And thank God for blue skies, man. Look at the snow on these 3. That stuff there, that's old, but all that light stuff on top, that's all new. Shows what happened yesterday, you know. Like I was saying earlier, even stuff like this is trashed. Like how did this get crap on the inside? I guess this thing was open. I mean, here you can see it's, you know, completely, this thermarest has seen his last backpack. That's it for that. That's just stuff that got dragged in by the backpack. It's almost impossible to avoid stuff like this. I've already packed up my sleeping bag, which is going to become my summer bag now. Oh. Take the good days with the bad days, man. Today is a so-so day. It's cloudy, but not too bad. Obviously, it's not raining. The sun that I had earlier has vanished. Oh well, at least I got some. I'm gonna go finish this trip out properly. It'd be tempting to just be like, you know what, screw this, I'm going home. You know, let's get the hell out of here. But after talking to someone yesterday, I know where the cabin is. I know where I missed it. And also the book coincidentally agrees. So I'm gonna go see the cabin. Screw it. You know, this won't take more than an hour. And, you know, I'm gonna have one last little piece of fun before I go running over North Molar Pass and go home. Everything that made my life miserable yesterday, I don't have to deal with again. You know, I'm not sleeping out here again, so my thermarest, all that stuff, I don't have to deal with that. I'm just gonna be home in my bed tonight with a hot pizza in my stomach, drying out all my gear after a hot shower. So yeah, man, let's go and have just a little bit more fun. It takes the bad days to make you appreciate the good days even more. Because I knew that the north and south boundary trails, for me, I was very fortunate with weather. I got good weather up the wazoo. So something like this, where I got bad weather on the exact days I didn't want them, okay, you know, I had it coming in some ways. My luck ran out. But I can come back on this one and see the things that I couldn't see. The north and south boundary trails, they're becoming, especially the north boundary trails, becoming undoable. 2 bridges have gone out that I went across. And now it's really, really becoming only for the crazy, the hard, the experienced. It's beginning. Yeah. And I've already done it, and I had good weather. So that's amazingly fortunate. There we go. As far as I know, this is the intersection. That took like a minute from the campground. You can almost see the lake over here, right? Well, I came from down there yesterday, so now I'm going to turn left and go down here. This would be also the High Line, the trail you would take for the High Line to go to Pipestone Pass. The trail that I didn't get to take yesterday. I'll take another day. Well, I'm descending to this thing. It's pretty obvious as part of this clearing here. So I'm adding on a little bit to my day, but with this climb, well, Small stuff. Now, check this out. There might be staff here, or like just staying here. I mean, they might be out walking the circuit, right? Completely outstanding view from Warden Cabin as usual. It's pretty fantastic. I think my favorite part of that job would be to sit on the decks of a cabin and just enjoy a coffee. All right, if you keep going, well, somewhere, you're gonna go up Pipestone Pass. Well, I saw the side window was buttoned up, so I don't think anyone's here. Be surprised if there was. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is a nice cabin. Sheesh. Wow. This thing is well kept. Look at this. So it's like +7 right now. It must have got below 0 last night. +7 is not warm. Oh. Well, I'm definitely not going to stick around. That's like I think that's my 8th patrol cabin on this trip. One thing I've noticed that there's not in Banff National Park. Now I have to think back, but yeah, I don't think I've seen a single registry, not one single register anywhere on a Banff National Park patrol cabin. Is that really like, did they just decide to remove all those boxes, or is that purely was always just a Jasper National Park thing? Because I like the registers, right? Pretty cool, especially the ones out in the middle of no place. You see entries from 1979. There's like 4 entries per year. So it's really quite interesting. But here, not so much. They don't have any, which is too bad. Well, I came and got my knees in the water. I mean, after yesterday, they were swollen up this morning. The water actually, surprisingly, is not that cold. And I got them partially in the water. It's better than nothing. It'll make me have a better day on trail. I still can't believe how bad all this is. Never will I have such a massive gear reset. I'm gonna have to wash this thing and wash it again, and then probably set it up just to make sure it's not in bad shape. Then I'll probably have to wash it again. I mean, it is just, oh my God. I mean, look at this. It's just, I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's just dirt. Just dirt. Well, there's a trail coming out the back of this campground, which looks like it might be fun to explore, but not today. I'll be back here. It is kind of a tough campground to book, but I'll be back. Okay. Goodbye, Fish Lakes. I'll be back, and hopefully under happier circumstances than when I showed up last night. First thing today is North Molar Pass. It only takes like 4 kilometers, so after that is just, I mean, there's only like 8 kilometers today that I haven't seen. And then I get to the intersection that I started at this lollipop at, and it's gonna be, yeah, trail I've already seen for the rest of it. This feels good right now. I'm walking out. I got the shit kicked out of me the last 24 hours. But I'm walking out after an 11-day backpack. About 155 kilometers now with the added stuff on. Started out 145. Now, probably going to be about 155. And the sun's actually coming out. Oh, that sun feels good. Holy crap. And I mean, it's like a victory hike, right? I shouldn't get arrogant. It's not over yet. I'm not at the car, but it still feels really good. Nice. Hopefully I can get some luck. I can keep these blue skies, and then at least 2 out of 5 passes, ironically both North Molar and Molar Pass, will be in nice weather. Not ready to stop my first push yet. Almost there though. There's the lake. And quite a view. Now you can see out this side. Got a down and up. I don't understand why there's a bridge. It goes down this side, bridge, and then there's a trail on the other side. Guess I'll figure out when I get down there. And then obviously you have to climb up to this. Starting to get pretty nice though. Okay. I think if you cross here, you can avoid a crossing way over there. You just go around this and get to that trail. I think that's the thinking. Yeah, obviously this little trail here is where the horses come. All right, climb up this guy now, and we're climbing. Oh, Lower Lake. This is gorgeous. Oh. Oh, this is what I needed. This is a reward for yesterday's crazy. Well, that's not what I wanted to see, this completely enormous cloud that appears to be coming my way, but it's going very slowly at least. If I can just get through this pass and descend a bunch, I'll be happy, whatever happens. All right, well, there's a trail that keeps going up there, and there's a trail that keeps going here. There's no rocks or twigs or anything down to show which way. Walk down here though, and you can see there's a clearer trail going up there. Let me go ahead and guess that this is just another way to cross top here. So I think either of them would probably work. I think I'll take this one. Yeah, it's as I predicted. You can see the other trail here. Here it comes, and there you go. Got a bump here, but there's no stick or anything marking it as North Molar Pass, so I think it's a false. I think it's a false summit. I can't even see a trail going up it either, so see what happens. The big cloud gets closer. You don't think you're climbing much, but when you look back, wow. Well, I don't hear any thunder and lightning coming out of this thing, so that's the primary thing. I don't see any rain coming out of it yet. Keep going. I see a trail going up this one now. Goodbye, Amazing Valley. Am I really going through this? Look at all the snow. Is there a trail that goes up and around it? That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, it certainly was a big false summit considering. this is the only way out of here, so this must go up and get up there somehow. That is a lot of snow for late August. Wow. Phew, almost. Wow. I'm higher than the pass right now, but the trail, understandably, needs to get higher than the 20-foot wall of snow that hangs out here. God knows what it is in a normal year, like early July or something. Oh. Holy crap. Oh, North Molar Pass is harder than I thought. Woo! There are no words for this. What an insane pass. Look at the trail way down there. Wow. A marker here. Oh. 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 Well, 2,395 meters. I know I got a long ways to go down to get to the car. Time to go onward. It's a lot of water to already be coming out from all the way up there. Must be a bunch of snow or something still. Well, there's snow everywhere still in this valley, it seems. I'm out of the rocks. 2395, I'm thinking of a different pass. That one's 2590. It is so high. Oh, it's the third highest one in, I think it's at Banff National Park, as far as, oh, sun, hello. As far as trail accessible. I'm still in the open for a while, but I think I'm okay for weather for the next little bit. So as long as I get out in the trees. Oh my God. I've been cold. I mean, since I started climbing up the other side, that's a hard pass, man, from either direction. From this direction, I think it's even tougher. Like, that is steep. That is steep. But yeah, that's why you bring along a puffy, right? Oh man, right now the sun is amazing. Oh, I got people coming. These guys both look easily 15 years older than me. And they have the guts to take on that pass. That's pretty inspiring. I hope I can do that in 15 years. Well, goodbye North Molar Pass. I think I'll be back because there's other stuff on the other side you don't want to see. I got the whole world laid out in front of me right now with an amazing view and blue, well, kind of blue skies. The sun's out right now. What else can you ask for in this world, honestly? Windy but outstanding. Beside this Terran, it's kind of neat, kind of nice. almost out of this. Like this, walking through all this takes a while for sure. Well, that creek coming out of the lake. I decided to take a nice little break by it. Got a rock hop it, go over there, go over where there's another party coming. Whew. Jesus, just walking right up to this thing. This is so cool. Oh, I enjoyed today a lot, you know. This is, yeah, North Molar Pass is great. I am finally starting to hike away the mountains. Amazing how open this whole thing was. I am 800 meters. I mean, 800 that way, so probably about a kilometer from the intersection where I started this lollipop. So amazing how much you're in the open. This whole thing, pretty much. Boy, this trail section in the woods is just down, down, down. I mean, I just met a couple coming up, and it looked pretty winded trying to hammer through this. And it's obviously pretty rocky. These guys, I don't know if they're stupid or guarding nests or what. Why are you right on trail? Like, if I was a predator, you'd be insanely easy. My God, let me get so close. Nice. Bonus, more views. Oh, love this trail. I know I keep showing the same thing, but it's just as awesome every time. This trail has been a real technical pain. Well, this part's nice. It's been a real tactical pain in the butt on legs and stuff that are approaching 150 kilometers. It is, oh God, you just want her to be done. Look at this, yuck. This is more like it. I've almost got it. Wow. I can't believe it, I'm back. I've completed the loop. Oh, and the sun comes out to congratulate me. Right? That's what happened. Feels like 1,000 years ago I was here. Okay, down to Mosquito Campground. I just need to finish I have to hike the stick of the lollipop again, and then I'm done. Nothing left I haven't seen now. Now it really feels like a victory lap. Okay, I'm gonna eat my last fruit strip, actually the last thing I even have, period. And then it is off to the home stretch. It's a little chilly, as you can tell. I was worried about my battery pack. It died. My phone, I managed to make it last. My phone has 29% power right now. Well, that's what I have left. Looks like that pack is no longer good for... It lasted my 16-day trip. It did the whole thing. But now it's only good for 11. I mean, starting to get a little older. Been used a bunch. Maybe charged up a little too quickly sometimes, right? Like, you should run a battery down for a while. But yeah, anyway, I'll have to address that in the future if I do more big backpacks, which of course, right now I am planning to do more. I should talk about my trip now a little bit. I'm finding that this summer particularly, when I get back to the car, my brain shuts off. And then I do this really stupid, like, goodbye type thing. This has been probably the easiest as far as the trail. Banff National Park, they take care of it, but also they have equestrians coming up and down these trails. And you know, like, I've done 3 and this one was far and away the best shape. That is cool. So I would recommend this. If you're gonna do a big long distance one, this should be your first one. If you can, yeah, I mean, there's a ticking clock on the North Boundary Trail particularly. Even now, it might not be able to be done anymore. But, you know, it's, yeah, if you're just trying to get into it, this is the one to do it. This is a great trail. It's in good shape. 4.1 kilometers left. 3.3 left. Woo! That's just what I need. Oh my God. This is just epic. Coming into the end of a hike, it's like this. It's just, you're spending everything you have in the tank. You can't wait to get to the car. You don't want to stop and rest. And when you do, it's for like half the time you probably should. And you have get-there-itis in a serious way. Like, where's the car? Where's the car? I know exactly how far the car is. I mean, I did this at the beginning of the damn hike. So, but yeah, no, it's something. It's something finishing off this. I'm just about to go into the trees, so I figured I'd stop and take a break at what I know is the last viewpoint of this entire thing. $700 meters left. Oh my God. I should stop and take a break, but I just don't wanna. 700 meters. Talk a bit more. I'm in much better shape coming off this than I was either of the other two. I think a big reason for that is trail runners. Much as they have been a pain, my feet are constantly cold and wet. You know, it seems like we're always in a battle. They're always wet. The kind of backpacking I do, right? Down these sorts of trails, no bridges, no nothing, just crossings. But, you know, I mean, I don't think I've gotten that much stronger. I'm also getting older, so I'm fighting in a bit of an uphill battle as far as fitness. I've done a lot of backpacking this summer. That probably has something to do with it too. But still, it's encouraging to see. I feel like, yeah, even though I've gotten older, I'm getting stronger. To give you an idea of how I'm doing, I'm gonna finish today in about 5 hours, 20 minutes. That's what it's adding up to be. 15 kilometers going up over North Molar Pass. Then of course, descending about 700 meters to the parking lot. On good trail, mind you, but yeah, that's, when I first started, that was a dream. Absolutely. Oh my God, I can hear cars. I can hear the Icefields Parkway. Oh. Never been so happy to see this piece of crap. Ah. Oh, and it looks okay. Oh. Oh, fresh shirt. Feels amazing. Gonna enlighten you on a little process. The after, I'm still doing it even as I talk. Shoes, socks off. Put the shoes and socks on that I had on when I drove here. Oh. This is not the amazing process it used to be when I had the shoes on of like frickin' Incredible Hulk. And when you took those off, it was a thing of beauty. But, oh, it's still nice. Putting on different shoes just puts pressure on different parts of your foot and pressure off the parts that just walked 155 kilometers in the same pair of shoes. Fresh shirt. I'm gonna leave the pants on. Sometimes I change out the pants too, but I'm gonna leave them on. And then it is off to Lake Louise to let people know that I'm all right and to check up on my life, right? I got emails and texts and people I didn't care to tell I left for 11 days probably sent me stuff. But yeah, let my loved ones know that I'm back to reality, back to life. Get a bunch of junk in Lake Louise for the drive, Gatorade and that sort of thing. And then a big fat pizza. Oh my God. I'm gonna show you the pizza. Anyway, brain already shutting off. I'm only functional for driving now. Another crazy long backpack. Oh my God. I'm happy though. It's crazy. Okay, get out there and hike. Oh my God. Thank you so much.